You've heard about Phoenix, you've heard about Tucson, but what if I told you there are hidden Arizona towns where retirees live better, for half the price, and most people have never even heard of them? These aren't dusty, forgotten places, they're quiet gems, tucked between red canyons, pine forests, and desert sunsets, where your social security check actually stretches far enough to breathe. By the end of this video, you'll know 10 secret Arizona towns where retirees are quietly building the good life. And number 1? It's the kind of town that'll make you wonder why everyone else is still paying double for less. Let's get started. Number 10. Sierra Vista. Tucked near the Mexico border, Sierra Vista is what I call Arizona's best-kept affordable secret. The weather here is mild most of the year, with cool desert nights and plenty of sunshine, perfect for retirees who hate humidity. Housing? Shockingly affordable. You can still find homes for nearly half of what you'd pay around Tucson, and rents stay within reach even on a fixed income. The town sits against the stunning Huachuca Mountains, giving you postcard views in nearly every direction. Because Sierra Vista is home to a military base, it's safer and better maintained than most towns its size. You'll find clean streets, stable infrastructure, and a strong sense of community. It's quiet, open, and spacious, the kind of place where mornings start with birdsong instead of traffic. If you love blue skies, low stress, and space to breathe, Sierra Vista feels like freedom. Number 9. Tubac. Ever heard of Tubac? Probably not, and that's exactly what makes it special. This little town, tucked between Tucson and the Mexico border, feels like a page out of an artist's sketchbook. It's small, colorful, and creative, the kind of place where every building looks like it has a story to tell. Once an artist colony, Tubac still carries that spirit. You'll find cozy galleries, handmade pottery shops, and cafes where locals linger for hours. The pace is slow, intentionally so, and the community is warm, welcoming, and proud of its culture. Winters here are golden and mild, while summers stay surprisingly manageable thanks to its higher elevation. And the best part? The cost of living remains reasonable for such a unique and scenic spot. Tubac is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, and they mean it when they ask how you're doing. Number 8. Prescott Valley. If Arizona had a Goldilocks zone, this would be it. Not too hot, not too cold, and definitely not too expensive. Prescott Valley sits at about 5,000 feet elevation, which means you get 4 mild, beautiful seasons without the brutal desert heat or heavy mountain snow. Here, life moves at an easy pace. You can hike in the morning, grab local produce at a farmer's market by noon, and watch the sun set behind the Bradshaw Mountains with a cup of coffee in hand. It's that perfect mix of small-town living and everyday comfort. What makes Prescott Valley especially interesting right now is its timing. It's growing fast. Retirees are quietly moving in, knowing it's only a matter of time before prices catch up to nearby Prescott. So, if you want that friendly, affordable community before everyone else discovers it, now's the moment to make your move. Number 7. Green Valley. Imagine a place built almost entirely for retirees, but without that retirement home feeling. That's Green Valley. It's quiet, clean, and organized, but still full of life. Golf courses, pickleball courts, social clubs, and community events keep everyone connected and active. The cost of living here is comfortably below the national average, so your social security check actually stretches far enough to enjoy yourself, not just survive. And because Tucson is only about 30 minutes away, you get easy access to hospitals, shopping, and entertainment whenever you need it, without having to live in the middle of city traffic. Green Valley is one of those places that just works. Everything feels easy: safe streets, friendly neighbors, warm winters, and endless sunshine. The only real downside? Once you settle in and find your rhythm here, you might never want to travel anywhere else again. Number 6. Payson. Need a break from the desert heat? Payson's your escape hatch. Sitting at about 5,000 feet elevation, this small mountain town feels more like Colorado than Arizona. It's surrounded by tall pines, lakes, and some of the most underrated hiking trails in the entire state. The summers here are cooler, the air is cleaner, and the nights are perfect for sitting out under the stars. It's the kind of peaceful, scenic place where time slows down, and that's exactly what makes it so appealing to retirees looking for a quieter life. Housing prices are still reasonable, and crime rates are low, but that's slowly changing as more people catch on. Payson has that cozy, small-town feel, but with just enough restaurants, shops, and community events to keep things interesting. If you want a cooler, simpler version of retirement, Payson hits the sweet spot. But number 5, it's even better. Number 5, Cottonwood. Cottonwood flies under the radar, forever living in Sedona's shadow, and that's exactly why retirees love it. It's got the same jaw-dropping red rock views, the same sunshine, and the same creative energy, but without the million-dollar price tags or busloads of tourists. Here, life moves slower. You can stroll through the historic old town, grab a glass of wine at one of the local vineyards, and enjoy small-town friendliness that still feels authentic. The cost of living? Surprisingly manageable for a place this beautiful. Because Cottonwood sits just 20 minutes from Sedona, you get all the perks, the art galleries, restaurants, and scenic drives, without paying Sedona's premium prices. It's peaceful but not isolated, affordable but not boring. If you've ever dreamed of that red rock retirement without the crowds, Cottonwood quietly offers everything Sedona does, just for half the cost. Number 4, Show Low. Yes, that's its real name, and trust me, it's way better than it sounds. Show Low sits high up in the White Mountains, surrounded by tall pines, shimmering lakes, and crisp, clean mountain air. It's the kind of town that smells like pine needles and campfire at sunrise. Originally a summer escape for people fleeing the desert heat, it's now becoming a full-time home for retirees who crave peace, space, and mild weather. Homes here are affordable, crime rates are low, and life feels refreshingly simple. You can fish in the morning, golf in the afternoon, and sit by a cozy fire that night, all without breaking your budget. There's enough community to feel connected, but enough quiet to feel free. In a world where peaceful living usually costs a fortune, Show Low proves you can still find that classic, small-town serenity, and actually afford it. Number 3, Bisbee. Once a rough mining town, Bisbee has reinvented itself into one of Arizona's most eccentric little paradises, tucked deep in the rolling hills near the Mexico border. It's colorful, creative, and full of character. You'll find historic homes painted in bright desert tones, narrow hillside streets, and locals who all seem to have a story worth hearing. Bisbee's cost of living is refreshingly low, and homes here have charm, not cookie-cutter sameness. You can still find historic cottages and renovated miners' houses for far less than you'd pay in bigger cities. What makes Bisbee special is its energy. It's artsy, walkable, and proudly weird in the best way possible. The kind of place where you can spend the afternoon browsing galleries, listening to live music, or just talking to strangers who instantly feel like friends. If you want retirement with personality, Bisbee doesn't disappoint. Number 2, Prescott. This one's not exactly a secret anymore, but retirees still love it, and for good reason. Prescott blends history, charm, and community in a way few towns ever do. It's beautiful, it's walkable, and it stays about 15 degrees cooler than Phoenix almost all year. Downtown Prescott feels like stepping into an old Western movie, saloons with live music, family-owned restaurants, and local shops lining Courthouse Square. Every weekend there's something happening, farmers markets, art fairs, or outdoor concerts that bring the whole town together. What keeps retirees coming here isn't just the scenery though, it's the balance. You're close to lakes, hiking trails, and national forests, but you're never far from modern conveniences or solid healthcare. Prescott has several well-rated hospitals and clinics, something every retiree eventually values. Now, it's not the cheapest town on this list, but compared to California or Scottsdale, it's an absolute steal. You get nature, safety, and a strong sense of community, all without sacrificing comfort or lifestyle. Prescott has that rare mix of small-town warmth and big-town resources, which is why so many retirees move here and never look back. Number 1, St. George, Utah border area, Arizona side, Littlefield and Beaver Dam. Right on Arizona's northwest edge, tucked between the red cliffs of Utah and the bright lights of Las Vegas, sit two towns most people drive straight past, Littlefield and Beaver Dam. But retirees in the know are quietly settling here, and once you see it, you'll understand why. These towns share the same stunning desert scenery as nearby St. George, Utah, towering sandstone, endless blue skies, and sunsets that turn the whole valley gold. But without Utah's higher housing prices or Arizona's big city sprawl, homes here are surprisingly affordable, and property taxes stay low. You're minutes from hiking, golf, and shopping in St. George, yet you come home to total peace and wide-open views. There's no rush, no noise, no crowds, just clean air and that rare sense of space retirees crave. It's the kind of place where you can actually hear the wind through the canyons. For those chasing quiet comfort, low costs, and unbeatable scenery, Littlefield and Beaver Dam might be Arizona's last true retirement secret, a hidden pocket of desert calm where you can finally exhale and just live. So there you have it, 10 hidden Arizona towns where retirees are quietly finding better weather, friendlier neighbors, and a lifestyle that actually fits their budget. What's funny is, most people move to Arizona chasing big cities like Phoenix or Tucson, but the real charm is hiding in places like these. Towns where mornings are peaceful, the sunsets are free, and life feels just the right size again. Now I'm curious, which of these towns would you move to? Drop your pick in the comments below. I love seeing where people imagine their next chapter. And if this helped you discover a few new options, tap like to let YouTube know, and subscribe if you want more hidden retirement gems just like these. Because the perfect retirement spot isn't always the one everyone's talking about, it's the one quietly waiting for you to find it.